Cast Mox Amber, triggering Tidespout Tyrant. Cast Sol Ring, triggering the Tyrant again. Make infinite mana and win the game. This might be what you hear when the game ends, but what's actually going on behind the scenes? Welcome back to Better Know a Combo, brought to you by the Spike Feeders. How does it work? Great question. We'll start out with Tidespout Tyrant in play, as well as a colored historic permanent like Narset, Parter of Veils. You won't need the historic permanent if you don't need Mox Amber to tap for mana. Cast Mox Amber, triggering Tidespout Tyrant, targeting any permanent my opponents control. After the trigger resolves, use the Mox Amber to cast Sol Ring, triggering Tidespout Tyrant again, targeting my Mox Amber. Cast Mox Amber, triggering Tidespout Tyrant, targeting my Sol Ring. This time, I'll hold priority, tapping the Sol Ring for 2 colorless. Then let the trigger resolve. Now we're back to where we started, but with 2 colorless mana floating. Every time I repeat this loop, I either create 2 colorless, or 1 colorless and 1 mana of any color. This combo doesn't even need these specific artifacts to work. You can use any 2 artifacts, provided the sum of the mana they produce is greater than the sum of their converted mana costs. This makes it a great fit for any deck that's running a lot of mana rocks, but also any strategy that runs a lot of 0 drops, like Urza, where it can take the place of compact combos, like the recently banned Paradox engine. In fact, if you're only running 2 creatures in your deck, Tidespout Tyrant and Trinket Mage, you can use Mass Polymorph to polymorph away Urza and the Karnstruck token to start the combo with a minimal board state. This sounds awesome, but how can people interact? Let's go back to the original description of the combo and talk about the ways you can interact at the time you receive priority. This combo requires its controller to cast a lot of spells and triggers a lot of abilities. Anytime I mention a spell being cast, you can counter it with regular counter magic. Anytime I mention triggering an ability, you can counter it with any spell or ability that counters triggered abilities. Number 1. Cast Mox Amber, triggering Tidespout Tyrant, targeting any permanent that isn't Tidespout Tyrant. The Tidespout target doesn't actually matter here. You can remove Tidespout Tyrant with the trigger on the stack to stop the combo. Using Mox Amber, cast Sol Ring, triggering Tidespout Tyrant, targeting Mox Amber. Removing the Tidespout Tyrant at this point will stop the combo. You could also remove the Mox Amber, but keep an eye out for floating mana. If the combo's controller can cast any spell in response to removal pointed at Mox Amber, they can trigger Tidespout Tyrant again and continue the combo. Cast Mox Amber, triggering Tidespout Tyrant, targeting Sol Ring. Holding priority, I tap Sol Ring for 2 colorless. This is another opportunity to remove the mana rock, but Tidespout Tyrant is the critical piece you want to remove if you want to stop the combo. Sometimes you're not playing reactive spells like that, and prevention is going to be the best medicine. How can we prevent this from happening in the first place? Shut them down. This combo requires its controller to activate an ability of an artifact. There are a few ways to prevent people from doing this, including the newest one, Collector Oofy. Remember that the combo's controller has to gain at least as much mana as they spend to cast their artifacts. Tax effects change the math and make it much more difficult to do that. This combo is frequently run in decks that have a lot of 0-drop artifacts. Lavinia, Azorius Renegade is a great way to say no to that. That about does it for this installment of Better Know a Combo. If you have a combo you want to see explained, make sure to let us know in the comments below. Until next time, may all your O's be cheerful.
Hey, thanks for checking out the Spike Feeders on YouTube. If you like this content and you want to see more, make sure you click subscribe. If you love this content, click on the link to our Patreon. Every dollar helps us create more videos like this.